Hey everyone, it is day 23 and I am feeling fabulous. I am doing more. I have to admit, I am quite sore at the moment. Why is that? Because I did too much. This is my typical bad habit. I have a good day, and because I'm having a good day, I decide, well, I can do this and this and this and this, and then the whole house of cards comes crumbling down. And often it can take me 2, 3, 4, 7+ days to recover from being too excited. I have to say that this diet is really making a difference in my energy levels. I didn't think I would see that much of a change. I had hoped for better digestion. I hoped for weight loss. I hoped that I'd have a bit more energy since I wasn't fighting my body as much. Guess what? I'm not fighting my body as much, and I'm feeling a lot better. People have been asking me a little bit about, well, what are you eating? I start my day with the green smoothie. I follow that with sometimes with a snack, sometimes half an avocado. Today I had some coconut yogurt, a store-bought one that's plain. I added in some fresh blueberries and a bit of natural sweetener. So I had started with some stevia, and it didn't quite have enough sweet, so I did a stevia monk fruit, some drops, and I put those in, and that was like too sweet. But it's one of those things that I will live, I will learn, and I added some vanilla as well. And because the yogurt itself is kind of a bit boring, and kind of reminds you of lumpy pudding, so you need to mix it well. I think my own was definitely better. I will give it another try because I would rather have my own. It's probably less expensive by far. Mind you, the probiotics aren't cheap, so I'm not sure. I might have to cost that out. The next thing that I have is my one big meal of the day, and that is a stir fry. I have onion, garlic, cabbage of any sort. Now I've had Napa, I've had Chinese, I've got a red cabbage in the mix we made today, and regular cabbage. So Savoy cabbage. I haven't done a full-on regular cabbage because I figured that might be too strong a flavor. Along with the cabbage, then I put in bok choy, baby bok choy. I've got broccoli, cauliflower, water chestnuts, and I think that's it. Oh, and mushrooms, often one or two types of mushrooms. That said, that's a lot of food, and I'm using, I think it's called Green Earth pans, and this is the saucepan. This is a fairly expensive pan, but it's a ceramic one, so you're not getting the bad stuff from the anti-slip type of material. So I have to give a big thumbs up for that particular product. I have that sucker full to the brim because, again, I have workers, I have limited time of care, and so we make a week's worth of meals in a single, or at least 6 days worth of food in a single stir fry. And I have had that same stir fry since pretty much day one. Now, on day one, it didn't have the black beans in it in day one. I added those after I was allowed to. And the black beans really bring up the flavor. But at the beginning, I used simply the coconut sap, which are called coconut aminos, as a flavoring. And I added that and salt and pepper for flavor. Then after I got through the first 3 days, I went on and I made the same stir fry, but I used coconut milk that was flavored with ginger and lemongrass. And I added in some extra organic ginger as well and stirred that in. And woo-wee, a very beautiful Thai flavor. I absolutely love it. And I look forward to doing that again. But then I realized I'm not supposed to use coconut right away. palm slap. Yeah, not good. But still, my third stir fry, I didn't add any of the coconut stuff. So the third one was, I think, pretty plain Jane, like not terribly interesting. And then one day I decided to add some cumin. I was looking for curry powder, but I didn't have curry powder, but I had cumin, which is kind of the same flavoring that you would use in a chili or a taco. That's sort of the main heat, the main flavor, right? And ooh, that was a really pleasant surprise. So this week I've actually done it on purpose ahead of time. I added a whole bunch of cumin to the mix, so I'll have a very cuminy dinner in the next over the next week. And it amazes me how, though the food is pretty much exactly the same within the dish, just the changing the spices, I had 3 completely different flavor profiles, and that really allowed me to have more fun with my food. I will branch out. I will grow up and try some of these other wonderful recipes in the book. But for right now, I have exactly what I need for success. So I hope that when you are at this point, that you too have found your secret recipe, the one that works for you, that you can eat day after day until you learn to branch out and learn to try different flavors and have all the ingredients. That's one of the tough parts, is finding all the ingredients in some of these recipes, especially when you're on a limited budget. So I wish you all the best. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.